Good afternoon. This is Brett Merkley reporting for the Royal Scribe. Today is that day that everyone heads out to the voting polls to vote for their local politician and state politicians. This year is considered an off year because there are no major issues or elections on the ballot. Today we go to the streets of Johnson University to talk with people about today's and upcoming elections. Now over to the man on the street, Nathaniel Howard.
So today's election day. Are you planning on voting today?
I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be planning on voting.
I didn't know today was election day, but I sent in an absentee ballot.
I did not vote today, and I'm not going to vote today.
No major issues on the ballot or elections today because it's an off year. But in 1 year, we have the presidential election coming up. How have you been following the presidential election?
I haven't been following it. I mean, I've kind of been keeping up with the major events and stuff, but I haven't been really following it.
Not super closely. I don't really follow a lot of politics, to be honest.
I think Ben Cousins is a late entrant, but I think he's got a great chance at winning. I know Donald Trump has his supporters also, so I know it's really a close neck-and-neck race between the two of them.
What would you say the biggest issues this country is facing are right now that you would like to see addressed by the candidates?
Well, we have really bad leadership, and they all make really bad choices. So if we have some good leadership with good choices, it can really help out a lot.
The whole situation with ISIS, I've been following that pretty closely, and it just breaks my heart to see what's going on over there, and the fact that we're not taking as much of an influence as we could, helping Syrian refugees and defending those nations that are under intense pressure by ISIS.
Do you think we should be involved in politics as Christians?
I think it's definitely good to be informed, and I mean, we do have the right to vote, and I think we definitely should take that, but since we still have a whole year until the election, I haven't really been following it super closely.
I think it's a huge responsibility because I think, you look at each presidential candidate and they say they're Christians, but you just got to look at their background, and you just got to look at each topic in a Christian standpoint, and if it's, right for the United States or not.
We know the Moses gospel, and we can see that some of the candidates hold to the morals of Christ's teachings. So yes, we do have a big responsibility to have a hand in putting those who would honor Christ in office.
Many of the students still do not know who they will be voting for when the primaries take place. Hopefully, as election time comes closer, people will feel more confident about who they will vote for. This has been Brett Merkley reporting for the Royal Scribe.